Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Fluent Funhouse, the place where we turn English learning into real fun and lifelong confidence. Let me ask you something. Have you ever said this line? Back-end index pointing right. I can understand English, but I can't speak. If yes, you're not alone. Millions of people all over the world feel exactly the same. They understand every word from movies, songs, and YouTube videos. But when it's time to speak, silence. Their mind knows the answer, but their mouth freezes. Their heart beats faster, and the sentence never comes out. But don't worry, because today, your story is going to change. In this video, I'll tell you a powerful story, a journey from fear to fluency, and the 10 real steps that will help you speak English like never before. So sit back, relax, and let's begin your English fluency journey together. Right here in the English Fluent Funhouse. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Arun. He understood English perfectly, but couldn't speak. Every day he said, "I'll start speaking tomorrow." And that tomorrow never came. Then one day his mentor told him, "Fluency doesn't come from big efforts. It comes from small, consistent action." So Arun decided to build discipline. He started with just 10 minutes a day, reading one paragraph aloud, watching one English short video, writing 3 new sentences daily. And slowly, English became part of his routine. That's the magic of discipline. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Every single day, speak, read, write, or listen, even if it's for a few minutes. After a few weeks, Arun realized something strange. He was still translating sentences from his native language into English, and that made him slow. His mentor smiled and said, "Stop translating. Start thinking in English." At first, it felt impossible, but then Arun started small. When he was hungry, he said to himself, "I'm hungry." When it rained, he thought, "It's raining outside." When he felt sleepy, he said, "I need some rest." Little by little, his brain stopped translating. He started thinking directly in English. And that's when real fluency began. Then came the turning point. Arun started listening to English podcasts every day, especially from English Fluent Funhouse. At first, he understood only 60%, but he didn't stop. He listened again and again, during breakfast, walking, or before sleeping. He began to feel the rhythm, accent, and emotion of real English. And slowly, his pronunciation improved, his speaking speed became natural, and his confidence grew every day. So if you want to sound fluent, headphone listen daily. Your ears are the best teachers. But what's the use of learning if you don't use it? Arun learned that fluency is not about learning. It's about living it. He started applying English in his daily life. At the grocery store, he said, "How much is this?" With friends, he tried small English sentences. Even while texting, he switched from his native language to English. That's the key. Speaking head, don't wait for a perfect time. Use English in small daily moments, ordering food, chatting online, or reading signboards. The more you use English, the faster you'll own it. Then Arun made a bold decision. He changed all his social media settings to English only. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everything in English. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but soon, English became part of his online world. He started understanding real phrases, captions, and slang. His scrolling time became learning time. So do this today. Cyclone change your phone, apps, and YouTube language to English. Turn your environment into your classroom. Because when everything around you speaks English, you'll start speaking it naturally too. Arun also joined online English servers like Discord and Telegram communities, where people spoke English daily. He talked with other learners, made friends from different countries, and spoke English fearlessly. Sometimes he made mistakes. Sometimes he laughed. But every conversation made him better. That's the secret. You don't learn English alone. You learn it with people. So join English servers, find speaking partners, and use your free time to talk, learn, and grow. Your confidence will explode. Collision. Every night, Arun took one small notebook and wrote his daily mistakes. Simple things like, "I said he go instead of he goes," or "I forgot to use is in a sentence." Next day, he corrected those mistakes and tried again. That's how learning works. You don't fail when you make mistakes. You fail when you stop learning from them. So, grab a notebook today. Name it My English Growth Book. Write your mistakes, your progress, your new words, and you'll see how fast you improve. And yes, if you truly want to make spoken English a part of your life, follow my daily English podcast videos here on English Fluent Funhouse. Every episode gives you real practice, listening, speaking, and thinking in English. Also, check out my other channels. Links are available right here on my YouTube channel. There, you'll find short lessons, English conversations, and fun practice sessions every day. Because the more you surround yourself with English, the more your confidence grows. Finally, Arun understood the biggest lesson of all. English is not a subject, it's a lifestyle. He started living English. He listened, spoke, thought, read, and even dreamed in English. He made mistakes proudly and celebrated progress daily. And one day, when someone asked him, "Hey Arun, can you speak English?" He smiled and said, "Yes, I can, and I love speaking it." That's when he realized he was no longer the boy who understood English but couldn't speak. He had become someone who lived in English. Now, my friend, it's your turn. Don't wait for the perfect accent. Don't fear mistakes. Start where you are and use what you have. Be disciplined. Think in English. Listen daily. Apply in your life. Surround yourself with English. Talk with other learners. Write your mistakes. Use your time wisely. Follow daily podcasts. And live the English life. Because English isn't about perfection. It's about progress. And every word you speak brings you one step closer to fluency. So from today, make this promise. I don't just understand English. I speak English. I live English, and I grow in English. And remember, here at English Fluent Funhouse, Direct It, we don't just learn English. We live it every single day. So keep watching, keep listening, and keep practicing. Because your fluency story begins right now. Globe showing Europe, Africa, fire. So now tell me, are you still going to say, "I can understand English, but I can't speak"? Or will you say, "I am learning, I am speaking, and I am improving every day"? Because from today, your journey begins. White heavy check mark, discipline every day. White heavy check mark, thinking in English. White heavy check mark, listening to podcasts. White heavy check mark, applying English in real life. White heavy check mark, speaking with others online. White heavy check mark, writing mistakes and improving. White heavy check mark, and living your English life with confidence. Remember, my friend, fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to speak again and again until it feels natural. So don't just understand English. Speak it, live it, love it. And remember, here at English Fluent Funhouse, Speech Balloon, we don't just learn English. We live English every single day. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow for daily podcasts and practice videos. Your English journey starts right now. Globe showing Europe, Africa, fire.